Welcome into the stream, everyone. Let's just jump into the game, shall we? We just got done recording the Raid Farm version 9. That should be out hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe. It's mostly edited. I just gotta, wrap up the whole video and then do all the other things for it, which takes a lot of time. Give tour of the farm. You'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it, maybe I'll do a little teaser of it later in the stream, but you'll see it tomorrow-ish on YouTube. Tomorrow-ish, because it might not be tomorrow. We'll see. So tonight's plan is to build up the next farm here in the base. So we're going to be building up the bamboo farm that we actually troubleshooted at the end of the last live stream. So let's jump over to here and see what's happening. So the next farm should be going somewhere here. About. Yes, indeed, it is live. This is a triple live stream, Debbie. How you doing? Troubleshooted. Well, it was very broken. They broke the farm, but don't worry, it was an easy fix. So we decided that we're going to build it anyway. Yeah, I don't know exactly where it's going to go, but we know it's going to be somewhere around here. All right, our nether portals are slightly lit up. That's fine. I'm from Indonesia. Indonesia's cool. Welcome in. RWR or RYR. I can't say names. Let's see. So it's going to be about... It might be this exact chunk. If it's not this chunk, then it might be this chunk. Or it could be this chunk. We have so many chunks to choose from. It's a very chunky base. Very chunky base. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be lined up with the middle. I think we might put it... right here. This doesn't seem like too bad of a place. Chunk! It's a very chunky base, yes. I love it. Everyone in the chat knows that it's a chunk. Okay. Yeah, let's see. When was the last time that you guys built a bamboo farm? Because I haven't built one in forever. I've actually been stealing all of my bamboo this season. I've needed a bunch of, planks and chests and, bits and bobs and things, and bamboo wood is actually the best thing for that. So we have stolen multiple shulker boxes full of the bamboo wood. We have a little bit left over, actually. We might need to go steal some more, but we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, so this is about what we have left over. Not that much, actually. We're not going to be using any slime. We are going to be using just an absolute ton of pistons and redstone, and that's pretty much it. That's really it. It's just pistons and redstone. Let's actually head back over to spawn, though, and you'll see what our current wood situation is. It's not good. We have 0 sources of tree on this server, no sources of logs. It's horrible. Mini bamboo stolen. Listen, we paid for it after we stole it. That means that it's okay. That's how theft works. It's not theft if you pay for it after the fact. That's what I tried to tell the police, but they just wouldn't listen. So I gotta go tell the judge that tomorrow. Right, this is actually the wrong place. And now, technically, there is like a wood shop on the server, and we can buy logs and stuff from Zloy. But, I think that's like a diamond a stack or something. 2 stacks per diamond? 2 diamonds per stack? It's two stacks of logs per diamond, which is actually not a bad deal. If you drop down through this secret door that's right here. I forget how, hold up. Do I have the book? I have the book. Secret tome! Is it this door? It's right here, yeah. Here we go. Give me back my book. Thank you. Yeah, so down here is Zoe's secret shop. And you can buy a bunch of logs. Oh, it's dark oak even. Oh, okay, no, we got spruce down here. Yeah. So this is dork spruce. 2 stacks per diamond. It's pretty cheap. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now, how do I get out of here? I forget how to get out of here. Can I go back up? Is there a way to go back up? Oh, there is a way to go. Okay, that's great. He thought about this. He thought about this. Okay, so our current wood situation is the fact that we have like a 2 or 3 piece bamboo farm in the base right here. And the chunk base. And it is, yeah, it's literally 2 pieces of bamboo. It's produced You know, way more bamboo than you would think, actually. You know, almost 9 stacks of bamboo. That's way more than I would have expected. Sloy sells silent spruce by the seashore? Yes. Sloy silently sells silent spruce by the seashore sparingly. Saucily. I don't know. And Sicily, like... Right, do we have any actual other bamboo here? I don't think... Well, I'm gonna get like 30. I'll take it. I also need all the sugarcane I can get. I'm constantly running out of rockets and paper and stuff. So we'll take that. Also, while we're here, do we have any ender pearls? I kind of need to remake my ender chest. It doesn't seem like we do. We should go kill some endermen in the end. Salaciously. Ooh. Spilling the tea out here. I bet you we don't have a cleric either, do we? No, well, actually, we got all those iron farms. We could just build up a cleric. That would be the easy way to get some ender pearls, wouldn't it? That would be the easy way to do it. Yeah, thank you. Please no self-promotion, thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see. So, where are we going? What are we doing? We're just going back to the base. We also need to check out the build plan for the base and see where exactly the farm's gonna go. Because I have an idea where it's gonna go, but I don't know exactly where I want it. With Sliara. Yes. Just put an S in front of everyone's name on the server. We got Saladrium. We got Smurf. We got Foxy No Tail. It doesn't work for Foxy. We got Soxy No Tail. Smoss Logic. Smoss Logic. Yeah. What's the day count? I don't know, because it's a server, right? But my personal hours is, well, currently I've mined 301,000 blocks. That's not so bad. I don't know what my hours are. This little leaderboard thing switches over every now and again. Well, we'll see. Oh, there's my death count. What's my death count? 7. That's not so bad. Bottom 3 of death counts. Not too bad. You're on vacation and still watching the stream? Welcome in. Glad to hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's drop all of our resources over here. That one's not full of resources. So I think we're just gonna build up the actual farm. We're not gonna decorate it or anything like that because why would we bother? Why would we do that? This base is ugly. It's supposed to be ugly. It's supposed to be ugly. Don't worry about it. Okay, those are all the resources. Oh, geez, right. Oh, no, I said I was going to build a storage system. Oh, no. I lied to your faces. We're not doing that. Ain't doing that tonight. Maybe we're doing that tonight. I don't know. We'll see how long this bamboo farm takes. Definitely need to, build up that farm, though. Build up that storage system. That's really important, actually. Silence too stubborn for storage. For sightly storage. Yes. Silent lied? I'm shocked. Yes. Shocked, I say. Well, not that shocked. Also, Diagonal, thanks for gifting a sub to LFX. Very nice of you. We also got a whole bunch of follows as well. Welcome in, everybody. And Peculiar, thank you for resubscribing for 12 months. An entire year. Welcome in, welcome in. We have too many rockets on the hotbar. Please hold. Put some of those away. Okay, so it's going to require a lot of pistons. So we have a stack and some. We'll use those for now. We're going to need all of this, all of this. We're going to need some target blocks, probably some of thems. Hey, there's some bamboo. Oh, wait, those are our Houstons. Those cannot be used. And then we just need like standard building blocks. That's probably going to be actual concrete. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and convert some of that as well before we get into things. Now this farm can have lamps in it. Where's my lamp cult? I don't know if it can have lamps in it because these need to be powered. We might have to do sea lanterns. There's a space for lighting in the farm. Did I lose that? No, I didn't. I gotta fill in that hole down there. It's really annoying. Why did the bag cross the road? I don't I don't know what I'm getting into with this. Smith, thank you for 34 months of resubscribing. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello there. Okay, let's go ahead and make some more concrete real quick. I feel like that's a good idea. I just walked into like a terrible dad joke in the chat. I don't know what I'm in for. It's from the YouTube chat. I don't know if I can trust the YouTube chat yet. You know, with Twitch, I know what I'm getting into, but YouTube is an unknown place. I've never uploaded to YouTube, as you guys know. Lamps. That's my lamp call. I wonder how much stream delay there is. Lumus Maximus. Yes, thank you. Love it. Yes, I've well trained the Twitch chat. I've banned everyone on Twitch that I don't like. What? How did that? I don't know what just happened there. Check my redemptions. Ruh-roh. Oh, I'm not allowed to build a bamboo farm for the next minute. Okay. They've banned me from building a bamboo farm. Thanks. I don't... Does converting concrete count? This isn't really for the farm itself, right? I don't know. Listen. Right now we're just building a pillar. Lampus Maximus. Banned. Boo. Wow. That's bad. Get out of here. You know what? You're banned. I don't think they ever said the ending to the joke. They just said the intro and then they left. I live on loopholes. I do. You know, like Fruit Loops? Yeah, but loopholes. Loopholes and cherry. Yeah, exactly. Casper gets it. See? Same wavelength. They said the wind. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. I accept that. That's fine. That's acceptable. How do I place blocks so fast? Well, right now, like, it's kind of having a little bit of block lag. But I'm using an auto clicker on my mouse. It is so convenient. It just spams the right click like once every, like, I don't know, 10 milliseconds or something. Fantastic. We love it. I 100% recommend auto clickers, especially if you have, you know, bad wrists, or if you just want to help make your wrist not bad for as long. Great. And also, it's just so much quicker, and it's great. You know, it's more chill, too. I love my mouse side buttons. It's great. At my age, it's the whole grain Cheerios. No, it's the extra fiber Cheerios. The extra stale, extra fiber ones. And the Wheaties, too, yeah. And the grape nuts, delicious. Do I endorse hacking, too? Sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta do a little hacking. You know, if you're playing in a solo single-player game, like, I don't care what you do, hack away, right? Whatever you want to do. But if you're playing on a multiplayer server, then, like, man, if everyone else is doing it, like 2B2T, then do whatever you want, right? And obviously, you gotta follow the rules of your group. Especially with Minecraft, like, you can go do whatever you want, right? I ain't gonna judge you. I do want to try out a hack clients one day. This is a bad influence, but I think it would be really useful for farms because you can get like free cam and stuff. Oh man, that'd be so useful because then I could AFK and like spectator mode into the farm and see what's happening. That would be great. That would be great. Oh yeah, so I found an unfinished version of the Minecraft movie like on the internet, on Twitter. Someone just posted like the Minecraft movie pre-production, post-production, no, pre-production, like without the CGI and stuff. It was actually kind of funny. Like all the scenes, like they had barely any CGI. It was kind of horrible, and it looked great. I kind of want to watch that. I think it might be more entertaining that way. Let's make ourselves a stack of repeaters as well while we're here, chilling and chatting. And then can I get myself a stack of redstone torches too? That'd be great. Didn't I bring by a entire shulker box of sticks at one point? Did I use all those? I guess I did. Wow. We should go grab some more of those. I never thought I'd use an entire shulker box of sticks, but here we are. Okay, and a bunch of repeaters. Well, that's not quite a stack, but it's enough for now, I think. Do I need more? More sticks? More sticks. Mostly we're going to need redstone torches for this. A bunch of redstone dust, and I mean a bunch. And then pistons. You know what? We should probably go ahead and make... we should make ourselves, like, 3 more stacks of pistons real quick. I need more iron. I'm stickless. Let's see. Is that supposed to be auto-crafting? It's not supposed to be auto-crafting. Oh, I must have crafted that myself and thrown it in there. What if they added a creeper chicken jockey? A creeper jockey? I would be down for that. Honestly, I think if the mobs riding mobs is kind of an underrated feature. Like, why do only the little guys do it? I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have to go steal more bamboo wood. Oh, no. That's not nearly enough bamboo wood. Is that enough for pistons? I have everything to make pistons, right? No? Oh, the redstone. I have redstone in my inventory. Get out of here. This is why I want a piston auto-crafter. What am I missing now? Wood. Okay. Is there... It's making the sounds of, like, trying to break down a door. The zombie... Like, you know, the zombie trying to break down door noise? It's making that, but all my doors are iron doors, so I don't know. I don't know why that's being a problem. That's not nearly enough pistons. We need 1 piston per plant over here. It's mildly expensive, but it's better than a flying machine. So I guess we're going to use the cherry wood? I'm pretty sure this is a Minecraft sin. We're about to use cherry wood to make pistons. I feel like I heard millions of voices across the Minecraft community scream out in pain and then suddenly go quiet. I think I butchered that quote too. Oh, we can use some crimson wood. Maybe some mangrove. I don't know why the... Oh, wait, here's a block man. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Well, that's all the things we can craft then. Okay. Well, let's get on out of here. How is it making these noises? What is making those noises? It's something's bashing on a door over here, but there's no doors to bash on. Oh, these guys are still alive. There's no wooden doors in this base. I'm so confused. So confused. The map, it can't be that. There's no, like, is there one guy up there somehow? That's all spawn-proofed. Curious. Curious. It's definitely not the cat. It's coming from Minecraft. I don't think my cat has learned how to play Minecraft yet. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, guys. It's gonna happen. One of these days. One of these days! Okay. Yeah, so do we want to do this chunk right here? It's gonna basically fill up the entire chunk. I think we need to go head off to the little base planning zone and see what the plan was supposed to be. Because it's supposed to be chunk aligned, obviously. B7, here we go. Base design. Could be something knocking on the empty statue head. All of the heads are empty. Not just yours. You're not special. You're just like the rest of us. You're one of us. You're one of us. Oh, it's supposed to be a block in or a chunk in. Interesting. Chunk aligned. Yeah, so we're supposed to have like tree farms back here. Normal tree farm. And then a fungus among us tree farm. A fungus among us. Oh, this says wool farm. That's a lie. Flower farm. 6 stacks of flowers. That's a lot of flowers. We're not gonna have very much in the very middle of the base, because like we're getting rid of like the phantom farm, and we can't have the passive animal farm due to the wool farm and the bee farm. So we're not gonna have any of these markers here anymore. So it's all just gonna be tracers in the very middle of the base. So all the farms are gonna be like out on the outer edges. So we might need to like kind of reconsider how we're doing some of this stuff and put things a little bit further out. Okay, you know what? We are actually going to be using this chunk right here. This is going to be our flower farms. Opposite corner is going to be the bee farms, and then we're going to have the cactus farms. Are we going to do a cactus flower farm? I think we're going to do just regular cactus, because cactus flower is kind of horrible. I don't like it. It's a bad farm. I have nightmares about it. I do like the tree farm with the cube maker idea. I don't know if we're going to do a fungus tree farm, though. Those are really ugly. That's going to be kind of difficult to manage. They're just horrible. They're just bad. They're bad. Nobody likes them. On this side, though, I think we're going to have an azalea tree farm, and then we're going to, like, push all the blocks out to 3 different cube makers and do a bunch of stuff underground over here. Oh, right. We're also, not only are we building a bamboo farm, we're also building a sugarcane farm. So whatever we do on one side, we kind of have to mirror on the other as well. Interesting. I think it would be fine if we put this on the corner over here. Because then we would kind of have like our tree farms right next to each other, right? Because we're going to be using all this bamboo for bamboo wood anyway. So it kind of makes sense if we push it out. And then it would just be like a solid line of farms going across, right? And then all these corner chunks would have a farm on it. And then we got more room for tracers. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely converting into a villager very slowly with the amount of thinking that I'm doing. I only have 2 of the brain cells today. The cat has the rest of the brain cells. So we're really overheating over here, guys. Really overheating. Ray tracers, perhaps? Mayhaps. Mayhaps. It's the brain cells are rolling out slowly, yes. Yeah, let's just build it in the corners. I think that'll be fine.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
It's very loud. I forgot we had that one. No one uses that. Truly, Bedrock Season 5? Let's go play Season 5, guys. I don't know why it rearranged my entire server list. You know how previously, like, it would, you know, the most recent server that you played would be at the top? It doesn't do that anymore. I don't know why we can't have that. Oh, also, we're not quite ready to build this yet, because we got to go look at how to build it. I didn't forget. I just don't remember right now. Supposed to be this one. It's supposed to be loud. Yes, but also, I need to be able to hear it. Nobody's here. We're all in the Twitch chat. That's true, Longhorn. That's true. Let's see. So the farm is over this way. Now, I pretty much remember how to build it, but we need to see how wide we can make it. And also, we need to see if we can get some lamps in there. Lamps. So it's this one right here. Now, it's basically going to be a full chunk long. We need to build the bamboo farm the same size as the sugarcane farm. Because this one's going to have, you know, we're going to be building 2 of them, essentially. 2 different places. Okay, so this is each one of these is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks wide. That's going to make it a little bit awkward. So if we can't do 3 of them because that'd be 15. And that would fill up the whole chunk. And we only have 15 blocks to work with. So I guess we're going to do 2. And then we have to leave ourselves a little bit of room just to... We have to leave ourselves a little bit of room just to, you know, build some decoration around it. And then how are we going to do lamps? Because technically we have these little bits of room underneath the pistons here. I don't think we can put redstone lamps in there because they have to be powered. And there's no way to power that, especially not with the redstone line directly underneath them. Unless we wanted to, like, power this block from the outside edge. And that would just be super clunky. So we're going to have to use the sea lanterns in there, which I think will be fine. I'll have to go buy some of those. Lamps. Memory is pay to win. It is. Okay, I also really want to get these torch towers down to a single block. So let's see if we can't figure out a way to do that. Doesn't seem like it. Oh no. Hmm. Can we do it like this maybe? Because you gotta invert it again. And then just solid block at the end, right? That would do it? Okay. That would do it. Okay, so we can get that down to a one wide-ish? One by one adjacent. It's not great, but it's better than what we had over here anyway. Although this is a little bit more consistent. Yeah, okay, I guess we'll do it that way. Whatever works. And then there's not much else to it. Okay, I guess we gotta get into it. Can't procrastinate anymore. Copper bulbs. Yeah, copper bulbs are expensive. I don't like how they look either. Happy birthday, Bat Mannington. Welcome back to another stream. How you doing? Yeah, hopefully you enjoy the stream. We are building up ourselves some of the, what you call it, bamboo farms. Very slowly, but we're getting there. We're figuring it out. Figuring it out. It always takes us at least 30 minutes to get any progress done at all. That's just how it works. Also, Phoenix, welcome in. Thank you for the biddies. Much appreciated. I'm always kind of quiet. Listen, if I turn up my mic anymore, it starts peaking, and then, like, it just sounds horrible. So this is the maximum volume that I'm allowed to be at. Otherwise, physics breaks, and the world collapses. That's just how it goes. That's how it'll be. Okay, let's see. So we need to figure out the layout of this. We're gonna have a block down the middle. Piston, grass, block down the middle, grass. And what's that take us? 4 blocks from the edge right there? And that's 4 blocks from the edge, but this is a different edge. Okay. And now the question is, do we want this grass at this height? I think we want to lower it down by a block. So let's do that. We also need to figure out exactly how far we can actually build this and how long it can be too. So we kind of want to leave 4 blocks from the edge over here, so the edge of the farm can maybe be to here. But I think we need a couple blocks off of the edge of the grass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, wow. This is not going to be that big, actually. We're going to have to do a bunch of layers of this. A bunch of layers. I think 12 layers. A lot of layers. Get a better mic. I have the Shure SM7B and a Cloud Lifter. And you know what? It's industry standard. And somehow I'm just very quiet. Still, people think I'm quiet. But people need to turn up their volume or maybe get a hearing aid. It's not my fault that you're old and you need to hear that you can't hear me very much. Listen, I'm doing the best that I can out here. We are indeed live, Builder. Welcome in. Also, streams are more casual, so I don't have my YouTuber voice turned on the entire time, right? You know, we're just doing things out here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the let's see, the sugarcane farm is gonna end a block beyond this, so we're gonna have the items fall down on the edge right here, which means that our wall would be right here. We could push that out by a block. And then we're also going to be having pistons right there. So our wall could be right here. That could be 2 blocks from the edge. This one's 2 blocks from the edge. It's not going to leave us very much room for, like, decoration and stuff. So, boop. 2 blocks from the edge. Yeah, it's really not going to be that much. 2 blocks. Okay. Interesting. And then, I don't know how to decorate the outside edges of it, so we're just not going to do that right now, right? Hey, I resemble that remark. It's meant with the utmost respect, and I don't know where I'm going with this, so we're going to plant in some bamboo. Listen, you guys aren't the only ones with hearing problems. I'm probably getting tinnitus as well. So don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna get mugged by chat real quick. Don't have hearing problems. Yeah, no, listen. What? Huh? Did you say something, Sonny? Yeah. Listen, we're having fun. I'm having fun. I'm blaming us again. You know it. That's how we're supposed to do it. Now, I want to know how this guy got up here. I feel like that arrow hit me from really far away. How are you alive for so long? Jeez. Okay, so how did he get up here? Oh, he spawned right here. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we still have to spawn proof this later. Because we're getting cave mobs. They're spawning on here and they're spawning on here. Because there's blocks above them. Yeah, so those are cave mobs. They're not surface mobs. We just need to put like some lichen down there. Actually, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put some tracers underneath this right here. So put some lamps down there. Some permanently powered redstone pramps. Carpets. Carpets would be boring. You can't put carpets on the portal frame anyway. Right. Yeah, so we could build this up quite tall, actually. The next layer would be right here. And then so on and so forth. So it's really compact. That's the whole point of this. I think before we actually get into building more of this, obviously I need to record some clips for the video. But also, do we have any sea lanterns anywhere? Because I think we're going to have to go buy some from Slack. I know I had like 9 stacks at one point. I think we used them for the iron farms, though. My god. That was like 4, 5, 6 months ago. I really need a storage system. Okay, we don't have any. We sure do have a lot of junk, though. 4 sea lanterns. Okay. See, I'm still hearing that door breaking noise. I swear, that's not the tinnitus. I built a wool farm. If I don't use it for carpets, what am I going to use it for? We used it for carpets! We already used the carpets! We built a base out of the carpets! Somebody didn't watch the live streams where we used all the carpets. Okay, we're gonna go to the giant ocean monument. I guess it's just a normal size ocean monument, actually. Is there still guardians in here? No, just boats. I wonder if they died or if they got killed. 2 stacks per diamond? That's a really good deal. How much do we need? That's also a good question. How much can I hold? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get a 6th one in there. 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're gonna buy 10 stacks. Was that 5 diamonds? That's a good deal. I did my math on that, right? 2 stacks per diamond. 10 stacks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, we're good. Ow. I was hoping I wouldn't smack my head on the fences, and I went a little bit too high up. You're just wandering around with your phone. Currently, you're in the basement next to the HVAC? HRV? do you need help? what you doing? The storage system does feed from other people's goods. Also, no, truly Bedrock's an invite-only server, but thank you for the interest. We do have a bunch of fan servers, though. Let's see. We're going to put a bunch of this in there. I'll remember what's in that chest at some point. Oh, that button doesn't work? Sadness. Let's see. Let's, throw away some of this and that. Throw away some iron. Hey, there's my other water bucket. Yeah, we have a lot of wool. Actually, we're going to get distracted again real quick. Just a real quick distraction. I promise it's a quick one. I promise it's a really quick one. I promise. Just the shortest distraction you've ever seen. Because I remember that we need to do something. Bro, I swear. Please, believe me. It's just a small distraction. Just a small squirrel moment. So we just need to put more chests down here. Dang it, come on. Listen, just small distraction. There we go.
One eternity later.
There we go. That should do it. Yeah, we just need to get the wool farm going back up. See, that's all it was! I promised! Promises made, promises kept. Now, can I please skip away the rain? Now, sadness. Look, there's a squirrel. No! No squirrel moments! No more squirrels. There's squirrels along with spiders in the CPU. There's no spiders in the CPU, I promise. Okay, listen. I haven't checked, but I assume there's none. Okay, so we are here to build up the bamboo farm, and this is where it's going to be going, just kind of diagonal of the iron farm. We're going to be... Why is there so many chickens? Anyway. Oh, did they spawn on this one piece of grass? Or these ones? Okay, we might have mobs spawning in this. Anyway, we're getting distracted. We're also going to be building up a sugarcane farm on the opposite side right over here as well at some point. But for right now, we just need all the bamboo that we can get for the actual base. That way we can have building blocks and wood and stuff. Spiders eat wasps. Get out of here. Probably spiders eat everything. So, like, maybe? Where do we want the redstone for this, actually? It might, Oh, right, the redstone's gonna be going out by 2 blocks. That's white. Hey, listen, my ant friend was named Frederick. And, may he rest in peace. Armor stand's looking groovy. It just looks like an armor stand to me. So... I guess we can make the torch tower go, like, on these 2 blocks. That'll be fine. Should probably figure that out sometime now, though. And then, let's go grab our actual bamboo. 2 golems. Crazy. We're gonna have to go steal more bamboo, too. Yeah, hopefully we don't have mob spawns in here. If we put a roof over this thing, then I guess they wouldn't spawn. That'd be pretty easy. Every single one of these has a plant on it. Okay, good. And then we just keep on stacking this up. So I don't know how tall we're going to make it, but we're definitely going to go underground with it as well. You know what? Let's turn on the texture pack that gets rid of this rain. Also, I'd like to complain about the fact that we can't turn on texture packs while inside a Minecraft world. I think that that is long overdue for Bedrock Edition. I'll be bamboozled if you give me bamboo. Frederick, you mean Smedrix? Maybe. Why don't I use the sweeper style? Because we don't have enough room for that, and also we don't really need that kind of bamboo farm. I mean, that's kind of intense, right? I mean, that's a lot of bamboo. If we really end up needing that much bamboo, then we could go underground with it. I think we might build up ourselves a little bit of a smaller... We could build up a smaller bone meal powered bamboo farm underground as well to kind of supplement our supply. And I think that would also be fine. Okay. Get all this in there. Yeah, so generally, like, you're supposed to make this one a lot longer. It can be made up to 16 blocks long, but we're kind of, you know, we're limited with the space that we have. Is it more efficient only growing too tall? So this one is going to be activated on a clock, so these will get harvested every, I don't know, maybe we'll run it every minute. Once a minute. It'll pulse, and then, you know, that'll do it, really. Yeah, so it kind of limits the height, but we're trying to make this as compact as we can. So, like, every single block in this build is used for the farm. It's all got a purpose. And also, bamboo does grow really fast, so you don't need it to be super tall. Like with the flying machine one, though, you can leave that for, like, 40 minutes, let the entire thing grow up, and then harvest it, and you'll just get, like, 3 double chests of bamboo. It's crazy, right? You don't really need to do that too often. Thing about flying machines, though, is that, like, if you leave the area as they're running, then they can stop, and you might have to go back in there and restart them manually, which isn't quite ideal. Whereas this one right here can basically never break. It also doesn't use any observers, so the redstone is simpler. And that means that we can also turn it on or off anytime we want, which is another big design decision in this base. Absolutely everything in the base can be turned on or off, except the iron farms, because those are iron farms, right? You can't really... Listen, once those are on, I never want them to turn off. Like, the amount of work it took to get those turned on in the first place. Okay, well, this could technically be the height that we stop at. It's 3 layers, but we can go down as far as we want with this thing. To cap this off, we're going to have to put some solid blocks above it, of course. I've been remembering to put redstone on all these, right? That would be slightly embarrassing. Yeah, so the roof layer would be 1 block above this, technically. These could be lamps! It's built in the wrong biome. Get out of here! There's no wrong biome. Biomes don't impact plant spawns. Jeez, man. You guys are gonna be the death of me over here. This wrong biome. Did you build it in a river biome? But did you? Yeah, if there's a biome that, like... If they start making biome-dependent plants at some point, that's gonna be really annoying. Like, you can only grow this plant in a plains biome. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, so that's not so bad. They all have redstone on them, too. Probably. What texture pack are we using? Just a couple. There's a pinned list of them in the Discord server. It's mostly just like the cleaner redstone lines that you see, and then nicer rain as well. The rain is so bad on Bedrock Edition. Probably. And then, okay. So that took like next to no time to build. I think less than 5 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. Now you notice that it's only 3 layers tall, And that's because I don't really know how tall I want to build this. We're going to stack up things on top of the iron farms at some point. So we could come back at any point and like expand this upwards. But I think we're going to cap it right there for now. And then we're going to go underground with it because I want like 20 layers of this thing. So we're just going to go down. Just all the way down. Gonna throw my pickaxe into the ground. And then these don't need to like look nice and pretty and all that stuff either. Fantastic. Let me go ahead and make sure these things are actually getting recorded over here. And it looks like they are. Okay. Great. Cool. I'm gonna make a villager hall. Tutorial? That'll probably be next week. In this world, we already have 4 iron farms that are technically villager trading halls, but I haven't traded with any of the guys. I do want to do that later, though, because I need more ender pearls. Ain't gonna be part of my system. Are we outside of the range of the beacon? What nonsense is this? I need to go get more beacons. It might be time to upgrade our beacons. We right on the edge of it? Oh, wow, we're right on the edge of it. Okay. Oh, right, we gotta mine out this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I hesitated there for a second. Because I might be walking into some bad territory. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys how many layers of this we build. So put some numbers in the chat and I'll pick one. Wink, wink. To Bedrock. Get out of here. 61 layers. Why not 69 layers? There you go. 69 layers from Lord Vader. See, there you go. There you go. You know what? We do actually need this extra layer mined out right here. Okay. Let's go grab some shulkers. Oh, wait, no. All my shulkers are full of stuff. Man, this iron farm is cranking out the golems every time I look at it. I think you should leave it to a pull. No, that's a bad idea. That right there is a certified bad idea. Certified bad idea. Let's see. We need... First of all, guys, we don't even have enough bamboo to plant all that. 13? Let's do 13. That sounds great. 13, 20. Also, Etzmine, welcome back. How you doing? 13 or 20 layers. I can do either of those. I think that's... Both of those are reason. Both of those are reason. 113... You guys are killing me. Straight to the soul. We don't actually need these target blocks anymore. And get rid of those. And then... I don't think we're going to need all those repeaters either, actually. Because that was only if we were making the farm very long, right? It's just going to be all torch towers all the way up. I think we're going to steal our Houstons. Wait, you still... What do you mean these don't stack? I got rid of the name. How do they not stack? What do you mean they don't stack? That doesn't make any sense. I broke an anvil on that garbage. That's so annoying. That doesn't make any sense at all. I took away the... Listen. Logic has no place in this game. 3 to the power 5. Wait, I don't think that's how that... Lily asked for it. I did, and I knew... This is why I hesitated. Why negative 54? There's just so many bads to sky limit. Listen, we're not Toy Cat. We're not building... we're not building a farm to build height. What we might go do is steal some bamboo, though. Also, we need to empty out some of these. You guys hear that still, though, right? That right there, the crunch sound. I'm not tripping. I know what I'm hearing. And that's the sound of a zombie breaking down a door. Unless they, like, broke some sort of, sound file in the game, and that's the sound of, like, a villager working or something. Now it's not gonna play? Oh, there it goes. You hear it? Ah! Gold farm? It's not the gold farm. There's no doors down there. They only do that with wooden doors. So I don't... Doesn't make sense. Wish we had spectator. There's no zombies either. I'm so confused! So confused. I did forget how many layers. Listen, we're just gonna build layers until we get bored, okay? How about that? Is that gonna make everyone happy? I think that'll make everyone happy. Oh, it doesn't take much to make me confused. Wow, just tell the whole chat that. Thanks. Bro, just calling me out over here. This is why we can't have nice things, Ash. See, this is why you're not invited to the birthday party for Depresso Espresso. Training hall just got struck by lightning. Oof, that's rough. Always gotta make sure you got a lightning rod in the area, because yeah, that sucks. There's no way to convert them back to villagers either. Where's my bacon at? There, thank you. We're gonna have to stand on this side of the room as we mine. Oh, you know what? It could be larger if it's underground. It can be larger underground. Yes. Get 1,000 beacons this season? No. No. I did that last season, and nobody watched the video. I was so sad. That was my final video of last season, and nobody watched it. And that's why it was my final video. You watched it, but that's nice. I thought it was a really good video, too. Man, we put so much time and work into that video, and then, like, nobody watched it. So sad. It's like, man. I thought it was a really good video. I thought that one was up there with my rating the 20 ancient cities video. Like, some of my top tier truly Bedrock content. With, like, the most editing and the most work. You know, netherite beacon. Yeah, then you'll watch the video, right? Yeah. Wait, there's a pool going? Oh, I can't see pools with my thing. How many layers to build height? No. No, wait. No. You know what? Just because of that. You guys, the entire chat deserved that. How fast do you dig with 1,000 beacons? It would actually be kind of fun if the beacon effect stacked. That would be fun. That would be fun. GG with their kills. It was over 1,000. Get out of here.
Emotional damage.
Okay, that one really needs to be turned down. Kula, to my knowledge, you killed yours in a bedrock box too. So, like, you can't even talk. Mr. Oh, yours are organic, all natural, non-GMO wither kills. Yeah, right. Yours aren't free range. So get out of here. Did I go see the Minecraft movie? I did. It was certainly a movie. It was certainly a movie. Yeah, I'm being rude. Oh, was that bonk for me? Oh, yeah. Two can play that game. You underestimate my power.
Chicken jockey.
How is okay, listen. The only thing from the Minecraft movie that seems to be actually taking off is Chicken Jockey, Flint and Steel, I Am Steve, and like that's it. That's it. That's like the only thing that's and Steve's Lava Chicken. Steve's Lava Chicken. That's also a big one. The entire impact of that movie is just memes. Lava Chicken. Steve's Lava Chicken. Man, we need more beacon effects. It's a cultural phenomenon. Chicken jockey. Just basically everything Jack Black said in that movie is turned into a meme. Which, you know, is probably how it should be. Also, I saw somewhere, I don't know if it's real or not, but apparently Minecraft Movie 2 has already been greenlit and like pre-production or something, which makes sense. I figured they would absolutely rush to get a second movie out. Because they already got like all the props and stuff. They already know how to do a Minecraft movie. Now they can do another, a Minecraft movie sequel. What are they gonna call it? Another Minecraft movie? They could call it, they could do that. Additional Minecraft movie? A Minecraft movie 2? A second Minecraft movie? They should do it like how they did the Spider-Man movies, you know. We had like Homecoming, and then like Far From Home, and then No Way Home. It's great. More Minecraft movie. I am excited for like the Minecraft movie, because you know this one's just a Minecraft movie, right? I think they very specifically made it a Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie. Right then, so let's go ahead and break that box. We're gonna have to count from the top down to see where all of our layers should be and stuff. And then I think we're also going to... We're going to expand this that way, because I know we can push it this way a couple blocks into the chunk border, and we can push it that way a couple blocks too. Because we're not limited by, like, the surface anymore, right? So how far out can I actually push this thing? Wait. Sir? Sir Chunk Border? Sir Frederick the Chunk Border? I need you to... Okay, we can only go to, like, here. That's not so bad. We could actually go not a block. We can't go to this block because there's redstone right here. But we can't... Well, I guess if we skipped a layer, we could go to that block. Okay, yeah, we can just mine out the whole chunk then. The hope. Yes. We do have hope for a better Minecraft movie. Not even necessarily a better one, just like a different Minecraft movie. Because this one was very much a children's movie, right? Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. You just gotta have your expectations set. Now, what's not gonna be a children's movie? Shrek 5. Because those movies are not children's movies. They're children's movies in disguise. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. We already know they're gonna have, like, Shrek TikTok on the magic mirror. And that's just what it is. It's just what it is. What? I get very confused about some things that are said in chat. Should be animated. Yes! An animated Minecraft movie, please! For the love of everything that is right in the world, it should be animated. That is an absolute fact. Okay, let's throw that one over there. You know what? I'm gonna need some blocks. And then we can just go down. So yeah, like three layers or so on the surface, and then we can make a big old hole going down really as far as we want it to. And at the surface, we're kind of limited on how wide this can be as well, just because, you know, we gotta like decorate and stuff around it. But going down below, we can actually extend it all the way out to the junk border. So we make the lower layers slightly wider than the upper layers, which is fine. And now we gotta build this from the top down. That way I get the measurements right, so we're not, you know, wasting space or something down here. How do I do that exactly? I think we're gonna put piston there, and then we'll know that the next grass layer goes right there, and then the next piston goes right there. Okay, that's pretty easy actually. Pretty easy. I don't know why that piston is powered. Yeah, it'll be from that. That's why. Yeah, so there's Element Animation, and they make all of the animated Minecraft trailers and stuff, and they look so good. They really do truly need to hire them for the next Minecraft movie. Apparently, there's like a Minecraft animated series that might be releasing someday. I think that was supposed to be like a Netflix thing. That would be really cool. I think the animation just would be a lot truer to Minecraft. Oh wow, look at that. Absolutely professional Minecrafter. Okay. So that's 9 layers right there. There was an animated series. There is Villager News, but that's not like an official thing. Let's see. Let's go up. All the way up. We don't need to mine out all this concrete. We will just take the blocks out from underneath it. Okay, I'm glad we're all just as confused. The entire mod team is confused right now. Yeah, that's honestly, yeah, anyone who says it, just ban them. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know. I'm so confused. Or you can, like, time out or something. If you guys are saying skibbity chat in the chat, then, like, I don't know, man. If you got that newfangled kids' words or something, I don't know. Get the slang in the chat. We don't know what it means! We're gonna time you out. I usually build out a spruce and just farm spruce because it's the easiest, right? And also it just looks good. Otherwise it'll be banned. Yes. Can you join? Sorry, it's invite only. This is truly Bedrock, the you know, our Bedrock edition survival Let's Play series with a whole bunch of other creators. I think we can throw away the grass for now. So installing the redstone for this should be fairly straightforward. It's really just a bunch of torch towers, and then down at the bottom, we're gonna have to have a little bit of an item elevator, get all of our items up, and then we'll need to... we'll need to get those into a tracer, of course. And honestly, I think it'll be pretty fine. Shouldn't be too hard. Shakes fist this guy. Am I gonna do Phasmo again? Probably not on stream, no. Maybe with the mods though. Yeah, I'd be down to play more of it, but I don't know. I don't know if on stream. It's kind of a specialty thing, you know? A specialty game. Usually we just do Minecraft. Anything else is... You guys are finding all the loudest sound effects. I really need to go turn a bunch of those down. Oh, right, we're not gonna have haste for this, are we? What'd you miss? We're mining out a hole to fill it up with bamboo. That's essentially what we're doing. I need to get some blocks for underneath those repeaters. And then we really need to get more beacons for the base. I turned down the picket point sounds, not the bit sounds. Apparently. I thought I did all of them once, because they're all in the same place. The Guardian Farms still work? Yep, all the Guardian Farms still work. Every single one of them. Even the ones from 2018. Even though they probably shouldn't. They've never broken Guardian Farms on Bedrock Edition, which is great. That's one thing that we can, you know, thank Mojang for. Okay, that actually didn't take too long to mine out. I've been spam clicking, and it actually seems like it's mining these faster. Yeah, it definitely mines faster to just like spam click the blocks for some reason. I don't know. It seems like that shouldn't really affect it, but we're like instant mining. Not really, but sort of. Interesting. Very strange. I don't know why that would affect it. Oh, we need to mine out another layer on the back. Whoops. Cave sounds. You know, I don't think there was any cave sounds in the Minecraft movie. Let's go ahead and jump down here like this. I think we're fine to tear all this out without messing anything up. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna have to do the item collection for the top a little bit different. Because we're making the bottom wider, the items are supposed to fall straight down. So we might have to have 2 sets of item collection. Which I think would be fine. We could just like send those down a little bit. How deep are we? We're at 46 right now. It's not very bad. I'm not sure how many layers. How many layers is this? 9? So there's 3 at the top. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're at 9 layers right now. We might call it there. Let's build up this, and then if we need to, we can build more. How about that? I think that's a fair trade. Fair trade certified right there. We're gonna have to figure out how to adjust some of the redstone right here. I think for this, we can simply, yeah, we can simply mine out this layer of blocks. And then that won't power our pistons. Great, so we don't need to modify anything. Because this is the redstone line that actually powers the entire base. We can, or the entire outer light ring on the base. We can actually turn that off. We need to wire the switch for that into the base at some point too, actually. Tariffs on this far. There might be. Who knows? There might be in them, might not be in them, might be again. Let's see. We need... Yeah, we're gonna have to go steal some more bamboo. We're I'm gonna have to go steal some more bamboo, that's for sure. We could also go activate the top of the farm while we're here. Let's grab some buttons. Then we can activate the top of the farm, get ourselves a bunch of bamboo. Actually use the farm that we're building to produce more resources for us. Who would have thought it? And then we also need the polished deep slate too. That's really what I came up here for. I know, yeah, here it is. Oh, I made a bunch of the stuff. Can I do like that? Oh, that doesn't conduct redstone anymore. That's silly. Yeah, so in theory, this should be relatively lossless. Oh, 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 I almost fell down. Relatively lossless. We didn't install the fence gates for this. We might need to. Soldier Mom, welcome in. How you doing? We're building a bamboo farm because bamboo wood is way better. It's more sustainable, more eco-friendly. Can I explain the theory of relativity to us? I can try. That message is from the IRS. I feel like this is a trap. With that much bamboo, just losing a little matter? Yes! Bamboo fence gates. We could, yeah. That would probably be what it ends up being. You've been kidnapped by Sid? Oh, good. That seems fine. I'll be having a good time. Jeez. All right, we need to actually extend this out. Hey, there's the Sid. Welcome in. It's been a while. How you doing? Do I have flood insurance? I don't. I don't think I have any insurance. This might be a problem. Give him the mom lecture on insurance. No. I am not in. I can't even get insurance. They blocked me. I've been banned. Let's see. We are gonna put the sling lanterns on the ends, I guess. We could just put them on the inside edges, actually. A couple blocks per layer. Because they don't really need that much light to grow. Maybe we'll put some down the middle, too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do something like that. And then we'll do like 2 lines of grass down here. Okay. Getting this first layer built up will take the longest, and then all the rest of them should be fairly easy. So far, I've been lucky enough to not even need insurance, so I think we're good there for hopefully ever. Because I don't even own this place yet anyway, so nothing I can do about it. Build my base out of TNT. Oh, that's easy. Just don't play with TNT turned on. There you go. Boom, problem solved for you. See, I got you. I got all the best Minecraft tips for you. Car insurance? Oh, yeah. You have to have that. That's a law. Because probably lobbying or something. Mercy, hello there. Welcome in. Okay, we're going to need a lot more pistons, actually. Yeah, we're going to need so many more. How many is this now? So that's 28. Oh, okay. So we need like a stack per layer. Oh. Oh, no. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is indeed a lot of pistons. I made like 4 stacks for this project. I did not anticipate enough. Be nice to have a basement remodel. Have you seen the basement remodel that I did, actually? I don't know if I would really call it a remodel, but like a basement deep clean. That was a few years ago, though. Because it was kind of hideous. And dangerous. Boys don't clean up after themselves. They don't, no. Oh, the mold. Yeah, there was a lot of mold. There was a lot of coal ash and coal. There was probably asbestos. There might still be some. There was bad insulation. There was fungus among us. There was oh man. There was all kinds of things. Oh, there was corrosion and rust and all kinds of rot. Honestly, a miracle anything in the house survived. But that was a while ago now. Let's see. All right, that's one layer done. Seems like it's fairly bright in here. It is daytime, though, but, I mean, this amount of sea lanterns should light up the whole build. I think we're fine. And then it should be like that, right? And then I don't even know if we really need these blocks right here, but for consistency's sake, I guess we'll add them? I don't know. Do we really need... I don't think we really need them. Snails eat fungus, so that's your food? Seems like you know an awful lot about snails there, mister. That's something you need to tell us? You just joined. Welcome in. We're building a bamboo farm, and we are out of pistons. And that's the one thing that we need to actually build more of this bamboo farm. Yeah, we're gonna have to go build, like... Or we're gonna have to go craft, like, 5 more stacks of pistons. Time to steal. Why would I steal? Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to steal. Yeah, I was upset that you would even suggest such a thing, and then I realized, yeah, no, actually. It's not really what I wanted. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have to go steal because we don't have enough wood to actually craft all the pistons, and we don't have enough bamboo to make the wood to craft the pistons. Dang it. Also, we don't have enough bamboo to plant in the farm either, so that's fine. Do I have an auto crafting rig for redstone components? Yeah, I don't. This is gonna be going into that system though. So all of these bamboo are going to be auto-crafted down into wood blocks for us. And then we're going to be sending a lot of those wood blocks into slabs. And then using those slabs for the smelters. And then anything left over will be getting used for all the other, you know, building and stuff that we need. Great. Well, let's take back all of our deep slate that we don't actually need. And then, let's see, we need more grass. Yeah, so basically the problem that we're at right now is that we need lots and lots of wood. And I think what we're going to do is just bone meal a couple trees. I don't want to do it out there, though, because it's going to, like, spread the nasty, gnarly, what you call it? The grass stuff. The podzol. Yeah, we don't want that. There's no way to stop that with the big spruce trees, either. No, I don't really listen to any music, Adam. Besides on stream, but that's just for you guys, really. So you don't get bored. I mostly tune it out. And this is why I use spruce trees. You never tune me out? Aw. Maybe you should. Let's see. One of these, yeah, this has got fortune on it. Podzol was goated. I don't know. When you have like a random patch of Podzol in the middle of your grass field, it's like, that's kind of ugly. It's good for certain builds, right? You gotta have like a whole theme for it though, right? Certain places, not just like a random blob in the middle of nowhere. It has its time and place, and the middle of this area out here is not the time nor place. Also, I love that on Bedrock Edition we can instant mine logs. One of the best features that we have. They need to add this to Java, like, for real, no cap. Chest opening noises. That's your own fault. It's not my fault that you went out of your way to steal a bunch of sounds that I made during live streams and put them into a texture pack and then put that texture pack on your world and then send it to other staff members. Soldier, thank you for 73 months of subscribing. 73! That's a very long time. Jeez. I don't know how many years that's like over 6 years, right? I don't know. You've been around forever and ever and ever. Long, long time. When did you join? I think it was like 2018 or something that you joined, right? Might have been even 2017. Six years and 1 month? See, I know numbers real good. Raise realm. Yeah, so that was like the alpha or beta realm for Whispercraft. So on Whispercraft, we had a couple like pre-Whispercrafts that we were trying for like community members, right? So we had like an alpha one and then a beta version, and then we finally officially launched it, and it was great. That was a very long time ago, though. Back in my day when I was in my prime. Before our prime, even. Jeez. Impressed with your 48. Oh, yeah, you resubscribed for 48 months. Jeez, I missed that. 4 years, even. Wow, that's crazy. See, that's why I didn't want to stop streaming on Twitch, because you guys got these crazy, you know, substreaks and stuff. Can't be losing all that history, right? So I'm glad that we're able to multi-stream now. It's good. We get to bring in the YouTube peoples, and we keep the Twitch peoples, and now we have the TikTok peoples as well. It's good. Good things happening. Twitch also has just more better, gooder features than either of those other platforms when it comes to streaming. So we don't really miss out on anything. It's just all the best of all the worlds. Okay, let's throw some bone meal and some saplings in there, and then put our hoe back. And now we have a couple stacks of logs. Great. This is the most logs I've had in months. All right, we're gonna have 1,000 saplings sprinkled around the area now. Cool. What's better, the bamboo farm with the flying machine or the one that we're currently working on? It depends on what you want to do. If you have the area and you don't mind, like, occasionally every now and again fixing the flying machine, then definitely go for the big flying machine one. Because you can get a lot more per harvest, and it's a lot cheaper per plant. Because, like, per plant, it's like, you know, one rail and a couple pieces of redstone. Whereas this one is like a piston and a redstone per plant. Now, technically, this one's going to be laggier because you always have those pistons, and those are like tile entities, right? And those are always kind of rendered in. Whereas I really just need some storage right now. Let's put some junk in there. Jeez. Whereas with this one, you know, the piston's always there, right? Piston's always there. They're always going to be kind of rendered. It's going to be a little bit laggy. But the flying machine one, there's barely anything happening. It's just one flying machine. You got like 2 pistons. And then you have a ton of hopper minecarts. That's the only laggy thing about that one. So many saplings. Another reason I love spruce trees. Okay, we're going to grab all this iron. All that iron. A bunch of that redstone. And then planks. Blanket. What are we missing? We're missing redstone. Another 51 of those. Now we're missing iron. What are we going to do about that? Missing cobblestone now. See, this is why I want an auto crafter for these. These require way too many resources. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to keep track of all that in the inventory. How many do we have? Like 3 stacks? I think we need even more than that. Another 64. And now we're out of cobblestone again. Chest monster must grow. Oh, we're going to grow the chest monster. It's going to happen. Then to make a video about all the auto crafters? I did, but you see, we don't have the resources to supply the auto crafters right now, which is why we don't have the auto crafters. Okay, what do we have? 5 stacks. Let's make 2 more stacks of the stuff. See, the bamboo farm is a really critical part of the base. Because it's going to supply our auto crafters and our furnace arrays. It's very important. Let's see. Bamboo wood is fantastic. What do we run out of? Cobblestone? Yes. Takes a lot of cobblestone to make these things. Okay. Maybe that'll be enough. 7 stacks. And then we still have some logs left over. I think that's fine for now. Didn't really use that much iron, did we? Took me 9 months to get this far. We've been slow is why. Shoosh, get out of here. Bamboo farm to supply more chests for the chest monster. Yes! See, exactly. That's where we're getting at. That is the entire plan. More chests for the chest monster. We do need to restock... Oh, we had some logs in there, I guess. Need to restock the box of use with some logs. And then... let's throw a couple of these, like... Where's my log chest at? This one's the log chest. But Silent, 90% of the stuff isn't in here aren't logs. That's the brilliant part. No one will ever think to look in there. It's a safe space for all the logs. We might need some more grass too. Chest monster hungers. Listen, all these aren't even chest monster. It's just this pile is chest monster. That's just furnace right there. All these are organized. These are all dirt. This is all grass. This is all cobble. This is all stone. That might have been a murder. Nobody saw it. Nobody saw nothing. All right. Kind of forgot about that. I forgot that bamboo grows fast. And that gravity exists. And then I'm bad at flying. Dang it. At least you can one-punch this stuff now. You didn't used to be able to. Really annoying. You guys remember that? You had to, like, take some time for every single bamboo plant. There was, like, a mining delay. It was like that for, like, 2 years. And then they finally made it so you can instant mine it. Okay, well, at least we're getting all the bamboo that we need to actually, you know, replant the upper layers. That's helpful. Looks like your bamboo farm. A mess! I think you need to work on your bamboo farm if it looks like this one. Jeez. This one is having some struggles right now because I'm not good at building it. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Eladrium, welcome to the world. How you doing? Glad you like the videos, Robka. Much appreciated. I'm gonna put you on the spot. Which one's your favorite? Oh, I forgot we were supposed to take a look at the raid farm this stream as well, actually. Maybe. But you guys, you already got a little teaser for tomorrow's raid farm in the last couple of streams. So maybe we won't show it to you this stream. Okay. So that is the bottom 2 layers done. Hopefully the top ones go a little bit smoother than that. Mostly we had to run off and go get resources for this one is why. So that kind of slowed us down. But anyway, I think we're good to go now. Watch the tutorials, understand the mechanics. Yeah, that's why I get a lot of slack for that in the comments. They were like, you could just you could have made this video so much shorter if you just showed me how to build it. But I'm like, well, then you want to know how it worked, would you? And you want to know how to fix it. And then you would complain in the comments that it's broken. So you see, it's really it's a big brain plan. Teaching people how the things work. Because then they'll know how to fix it. And I won't have to fix it for them. No. And then you can you can tweak it and you can customize it and you can do whatever you want to it, right? It's convenient. It's also just a good place to learn all the mechanics, right? Okay. Oh, we did not put the redstone on these ones. That's right. Because we ran out of redstone before we could do that. I am running out of inventory room so bad over here. Let's maybe get rid of the 7 stacks of pistons that we have in our inventory. We don't really need all those right now, do we? Yeah, there is the fish saying. It's not inaccurate. What's my favorite farm? I always like guardian farms. Guardian farms and raid farms. They're good. 6, 7. Boom, boom. Okay. I have the most fun, designing and building those farms at any rate. They're relatively simple, and there's, great payoff. But also, fortress farms are pretty fun, too. Not gonna lie, fortress farms are pretty great. You get so much stuff from them. It's kind of absurd. Especially on Bedrock Edition. Oh man, Fortress Farms on Bedrock are wild. Because you get the all the Wither Skulls from them. Too many Wither Skulls. Can't be trusted with that. Let's see. We're going to install this side as well. Glitch is gone. It still exists. Yeah, because you can blow up all the Wither Skeletons and Charge Creeper. Every single one of them drops a skull. Fantastic. Great feature. I don't know if that's the bug that you were talking about, but that one still exists. Yeah, also mob switches do make Fortress Farms a lot easier. You're 100% correct about that. Without mob switches, it's kind of a pain because you gotta like spawn proof the nether or find a good fortress. But with a mob switch, like you can do a lot of stuff really easily. Really great technology. Video was kind of complicated to make because I had to explain so much stuff to you guys, but that video took me like days just to figure out how to make. It's like, well, wait, hold on, I gotta tell you how to do this, and then I gotta tell you how to do these and this and this and that. I gotta explain the entire density check and like simulation distance, and man, a lot of mechanics go into it, but it's pretty simple. 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is going pretty quick now. We're gonna have a little bit of issue once we get up to here. That shouldn't be too big of a deal. And yes, I'm aware this is very ugly, but in my defense, it's underground. You're not going to see it. Therefore, it's fine. I think it's important to realize what's important to decorate and what's not important to decorate in this game. Because otherwise, you can spend so much time on things that don't really matter that much. Okay, that one's done. Let's get these installed. All right. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, original. Yeah, I explain it again. You weren't paying attention. Dang it. See, that's like half the comments right there. It's fine. It's fine. So no matter where you're playing Bedrock Edition, you're not forced to update, because you can just like opt out of updates, right? Either Google Play Store or the Microsoft Store or wherever you're playing. You can turn off updates and update whenever you want. I always get a bunch of comments like that as well. It's like, hey, does this farm work in 1.16? I'm like, why are you playing in 1.16? What are you doing? Update your game. Silly person. I think I missed some redstone on top of one of these. I missed redstone somewhere, I think. I'm not sure, actually. Function over fashion? Heck yeah. I'll take that saying. Thank you. It's mine now. Ah, no! I needed that lamp. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Never mind, I have more lamps. We're good. Yeah, so this is where it's going to get a little bit complicated because, gotta power these pistons without messing things up over here. I think we can work with this. Can you get the new cape here? No, so the home and menace capes are gone and dead and gone. However, you can still get the urine cape for like 2 more days. You have a little bit of time for that one. But if you missed out on the home and menace capes, those are gone. Those have been gone for like a week. All right, so this one's going to be a little bit short. This farm is flexible, though. Should be fine. Oh no, guys, I need more bamboo. What am I gonna do? I swear, every time I come up here, it's nighttime. Oh, wait. No, it's actually becoming daytime right now. It's fine. I take back my complaint. Okay, this is a very good farm right now. There we go. That should have worked. We might have to go in and install all the bamboo fences too. Yeah, stack and some. That's not so bad. Yeah, we're getting a lot of loss up there. We might have to go install the fences. At least for the upper ones. It's gonna take a lot of wood to make all those fences. Gonna need to build a wood farm for that. This max height I'm building at. So we're not gonna go up any further, I don't think. Like, we could make this taller going upwards. However, I don't think we really need to do that right now. If we need to, we can expand it downwards, though. There's really no limit to that. We're going to see how much this produces and if it's enough. And if it's not, then we can expand it. Well, there goes the amp. Not too hard to get back up, I guess. Yeah, so figuring out the redstone for these very edges is going to be a bit of a problem. Like, we're going to have to use a lot of target blocks down there. Come on now. And that means that our redstone torch towers are going to have to be on this side over here. And this piece of redstone might be a problem as well. So maybe we won't have any pistons on this rail for the upper layer. It's gonna be kind of funky, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, because if we do that, then like obviously that's gonna be a problem. Great. Let's go get some target blocks and figure out this little redstone puzzle, shall we? And you get the cape. You can no longer get capes from watching live streams. That is over. Unfortunately, those events only last like 2 weeks max, and they started 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's done. It's done for. But I will keep you updated when they release more capes, because they're supposed to be releasing like a 4th cape at some point. It's going to be like green, a bit greenish, kind of like the vanilla cape. Which one is that? Do we have that one on Bedrock? It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be kind of like this one, except less like deep slate and stuff on there. Okay, what are we here for? We are here for target blocks. We only have 13 of these. That should be fine. I swear we had like 9 stacks of these at one point. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do at the end here is just do like that, and then we'll be fine. And then we're not going to have any pistons right here, so the piston line's just going to start over here. And then that'll be perfectly fine. No problems. Oh, I guess you'll be able to see down the farm, though. We might need to decorate this back wall a little bit. Put down some deep slate. That might be required. Apparently none of my tools instantly break that. You can't break these instantly with an axe? Why not? You can break the regular bamboo instantly with an axe. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Makes literally no sense. Defies logic. Oh, we didn't put redstone. Is there a piston underneath this one? I think there is. Okay, well that's important to know. That'll just be an important part of the farm right there. You're poking fast travel holes in the bedrock. That's actually a smart idea. So if you haven't fully updated your game yet, there's still the bug in the game where you can delete bedrock with pickles. Very convenient. We get one of these really easy bedrock breaking bugs every couple updates. And you kind of got to jump on it while you can, right? They don't happen too often anymore. I'm surprised that it happened with an older feature like pickles, but I'm not terribly surprised because they changed what pickles can be placed on. So, kind of makes sense that they would break that. Okay, so this is the very edge right here. Oh no, we're gonna have to cut this short because you can't have redstone on top of these ones. Okay, that makes sense. The easiest one you've ever used. There was easier ones even, like bamboo growing up and deleting blocks. That one was pretty good. That one wasn't too shabby. Oh, there was not a pillar right there I could use. I don't know how I landed on this, but okay, here I am. We made it. Yeah, I don't have any specific projects that I need that bug for, but like, it's still super handy. I didn't have any plans for it, so you know, I'm not really doing anything in the Nether this season. So I didn't have a reason to go out of my way and use it, but it's kind of fun. And still do a lot of stuff with it. Mostly breaking through to the Nether roof in really convenient ways. Okay, we're gonna need a target block there as well. And then we gotta put redstone on top of all of those guys. Yeah, so there's been several bugs where you can break bedrock going downwards. Most of the time we get them, it's like plants, and plants generally grow upwards. But you could grow a dark oak tree and force it to grow downwards, and then it would actually go downwards and break bedrock. And I'm pretty sure you could get to the void of that. And that was around for a long, long time. Not sure when exactly they removed it, but... Oh, actually, you know what? No, they just removed that a couple updates ago. I think that might have been like 1.20 that they fixed that. Not a super long time. Okay, placing in all this is kind of been a pain. I think that's all of it, though. Yeah, okay. Steal back some of our concrete from this, too. Okay, that should be good, and then we gotta do the other side. Oh, I broke a piston. What am I gonna do? Okay, so that is basically the final layer of the farm at this point. Now we just need to install a little bit of redstone downstairs, and we can hook this thing up to a hopper clock. And then we also need to figure out item collection. At some point, we're going to have to decorate a little bit of these walls down there. We might also need to install a bunch of fence gates. That way, we can prevent item loss. because it does seem to be a fair amount of loss. Maybe it won't be a big deal, though. I think we broke out that one. Yep, there it is. And then we got to get the redstone torch towers in place, which I think is also going to be fairly easy. Okay, then let's go and fill all this in. Yeah, so it should look pretty clean from the surface. Ideally. And if it doesn't, then that'll be kind of sad. And if it doesn't, then we can just remove a layer. How about that? We'll remove a layer, and then it'll be forced to look good. Right, we also need to remove all this. Yeah, because the item collection is going to be going all the way down the very bottom, right? It's going to have a water stream down there. Taking back my concrete. Okay, I think that's a lot of what we needed to do. Is there concrete down at the bottom? Of course there is. Gonna go pick that up. Can you make nether roof highways on Bedrock? I mean, you can break through the roof, but you can't build anything up there for some reason. They added roof building as a legitimate supported feature to Java Edition, but they haven't done it to Bedrock Edition because double standards. Because Java elitism. Because it's time to riot at Mojang. I don't know. Like pick your answer, really. Hope you add some legal items to your collection. Very nice. Hope you found some good things. I have a couple more videos to make on illegal items as well. The last one that I made just like absolutely died. It got no views at all. It just completely like did. The other 3 that I made were amazing. Those completely blew up. They all had like, you know, 200 to a million views. 200,000 to a million views. So that was great. But yeah, the most recent one just like died. I don't know what the problem with that one is. I guess I'll post the other 2 that I have, and then if those 2 do well, then I'll just republish the 3rd one. I'll be like, well, guess what? You're getting this video again. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do the redstone for this? We might need 2 redstone towers. Well, no, we can like send it. We can send it over. Okay. Great. Well, let's work our way up from here, I guess. Oh, also, we need to do a little bit of a progress update real quicksies. Okay, we have all of our layers built in now. I think it's 9 layers. It goes down a ways. We can expand it further downwards if we need to. And now it's just going to be a problem of figuring out all the redstone, because as you can see, we have the redstone of our light beam on the outside of the base, and then that kind of messes up the outside edge of this farm right here, and then we got to like somehow tie in the top layers of the build as well, so it's going to be a little bit janky. It's just going to be a bit janky because I wanted to build the bottom layers wider than the top for some reason. I really should have just kept it the same. That would have made things a lot easier for myself. Really would have been the smart way to do it. Bedrock rules for thee. Java, not for me. Yeah, a little bit. Sometimes like that. Sometimes it'd be like that. Right then. Let's go ahead and get in our bottom torch right there. And then... we could have it be like this, I guess. No, let's just do it like that. And then we'll go ahead and do like that. and that one, and that one. That would be on, and this one's off, and that one's off. Okay, so we're just gonna straight up stair step this. That's convenient. That's not so bad. And then when we turn off or on, I guess when we turn off the very bottom torch, all of our pistons should extend. Great, so now we have to move this to there, which is going to be slightly troublesome. So let's put in our floor. This is where that's going to be going. So we want to hide that. And then we want to extend this so it's like that. Boop. Boop. And then I guess we'll just move some redstone over there like that. Okay. Oh, okay. So actually, we should send this into another torch tower. Yeah, because we need a torch tower to start going up this one right here. Okay. So you kind of want there to be block here. Kind of work your way down. Yeah, like this. Okay. And then if this line gets powered, that would unpower this torch. It would power that piston. This torch would power on, and then that entire line would get powered. Okay, I think that's actually the exact way that we need to do it. I think that just so happened to work out like basically perfectly. We might need to, yeah, let's build this out of concrete right here actually. And of course I fall down immediately. We better go down to the bottom and test this as well. I don't want to build this up 4 times and then have it not work. Okay. But yeah, in theory, that should be totally fine. That's pretty neat. Not too bad. It's good jank. It's custom jank. Yeah. Yeah, there is a difference. Okay, let's go down and see what happens. So where's the bottom of this at? We're going to power this one right here. I have a button now that I harvested from the upstairs. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we definitely want to put in those fence gates. Losing a lot. Nice. Okay, cool. Is this pre-recorded? Yes, it is, Faxel. I pre-recorded this days ago. I knew you were going to be here. So, I knew you were going to be here at this exact time. That's just how predictable you are. Sorry to break it to you. Sorry to break it to you. We're live. Ah, you had to spoil it. Let's see. So we need to build the same thing on this side. Great. How do I do that? It's really janky if it works. Yeah, it can be. 100%, sure. Yes. Let's see. But yeah, sometimes people do run a lot of pre-recorded streams on YouTube, or they're live streams in quotes, but really it's just old videos re-looping. There's quite a few people that do that, and sometimes it works out well. I don't know. I've never done one. Yeah, all my streams have been live. Live to the music. Don't listen to the guy in the big old skin. Hi. Existential crisis ensues. Yes, this is what I'm here for. Here to make you question reality. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put that there, and then I guess we gotta invert this a couple more times. Get to the same level as that one. There we go. Alright, we don't need this plant. Get out of here. We don't need this one either. Get out of here. We're going to put a torch there, and then a torch there, torch there. And now that we're at the top, I think I gotta start building out of some concrete. Okay, that should be both the torch towers done. Now we just gotta do this middle one. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, but I don't think it'll be terribly difficult. Actually, you know what? We can run up one of these torch towers just right here in the middle. I think these torches look kind of cool, actually. Could have been nice to run them on the backside so they're not visible, but like, I don't know. They're not too bad. They're not too bad at all. Let's see. Now we gotta do that for the bottom. We should also go ahead and test that too. Got some ooh-woos in the chat. Do I have an ooh-woo? I lost my ooh-woo sound effect.
No!
Looks like that works. Yeah, see, items get pushed from one side to the other, and that's how they end up getting lost. So we have to put a whole giant line of fence gates down the middle to stop that from happening. Let's see, we're gonna have to... alternate this one a little bit. Guess we're gonna start right here. Like that, yeah, okay. So we only need the one torch tower this time. And it's got to be going just to the left. I guess we could do two just for symmetry at the very top. It would be completely unnecessary, but it might look nicer, so maybe we will do it. Am I out of torches? No! I'm out of torches. Hold up. Oh, I am, actually. Let's see. You know what? That's the nice thing about having logs. You can actually just make your own on the fly. And then we're going to be out of blocks too, aren't we? Okay, I'm curious how much loss we're actually going to have with this thing. I think we need to put some, like, walls on the edges to contain some items that way, and then we got to figure out a couple of other deals here and there. Right, so now that we're at the top, we can actually just run this over. Just run it over, 50 miles an hour. No witnesses. Go ahead and put, I guess, torch is gonna go on that side. Yeah, see, this is where we would start making it symmetrical to hide the fact that it's not symmetrical, right? So we just put one on the opposite side. We could totally do that. I think we should do that. Because what's the cost there? It's gonna be like a couple of target blocks and, you know, some redstone torches, a little bit of concrete, and then it will make the build look identical, because otherwise it's just going to be one torch tower, and it's going to be ugly, and nobody wants that. So let's go put a second one down there. And to do that, we're going to have 2 target blocks. Put one right there, one right there, and then we just build out the second tower. Worth it. 100% worth it. I don't care what you think. It's worth it. Unless you think it's worth it, in which case I care a lot about what you think. Can you still get the cape? Nope, there is absolutely no capes available from live streams right now. However, you can still get the Yearn cape, which is the gray one, which is this dude right here. Yeah, you can still get this one. However, it's got Jack Black's face on it, so yeah, you know. You have like 2 days left to get that, by the way. You need to fire up Bedrock Edition, go play on the little event server that they threw together for it. And if you miss out on it, it's gone forever. So go get it right now. Like right now. What are you doing here? Go, 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 go get it. Check that is off though. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but why do you think I collected 3 capes with his face on it? This one's got his face on it on the elytra. So does this one. So does this one. At least 87% worth it. That's pretty worth it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now we just need to set up a hopper clock down at the bottom. And we'll be solid. I kind of like the torches. It's not so bad. You're going to be able to see down the middle here. So I think I want to put a 3 wide bar of, you know, not concrete. Well, we could do concrete, actually. You're really not going to be able to see that much from the surface. You're going to be able to see that bottom line and then those 2 lines. I guess we'll do concrete. Wouldn't really be that expensive. You could just put powder down there and then the rest of it would just fall in line. That would be fine. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be fairly easy. When more of this new tutorial? Tomorrow, probably. Got a new raid farm for you. On Java or Bedrock? We are playing on Bedrock Edition. Yeah, so we make a bunch of videos on this world as well. Or, well, maybe not a bunch, but we make videos. Let's see. Yeah, so we need to hide this a little bit. I think we'll just put like a little concrete wall right there. That would be perfectly acceptable, and then you want to be able to see all this redstone. But we'll leave that stuff for later on, I think. I think we should build up farms and then decorate them. Somehow I completely missed a whole line of bamboo on this layer too. On occasion, there are videos. Yes, I think that's a good way of putting it. Okay, let's go down there and actually test this thing properly again. Redstone was actually really simple for that. We're going to have to figure out a hopper clock down here, and then I think we'll just have a redstone line pointing into all these. We don't even need target blocks, I don't think. Let's just throw that together right now. Let's do it. Let's just do it. What are we waiting for? You know, redstone line, and then a singular button, like right there, would do it. Let's maybe put the button right there for the video. Okay. So the redstone was super easy, just a bunch of torch towers going up, and you know what? It's actually fairly decent, and then you press the button, and bam, absolutely all of those get harvested. You get a ton of bamboo. Now we do need to go ahead and put fence gates down the middle of all this stuff to actually prevent loss, because bamboo is flying from one side and landing on the opposite side, and there's not really a good way to prevent that. Maybe if we like alternated what height these levels were at, it's like the pistons were a block higher on this side, and then on this side, maybe you wouldn't need that, but we didn't do that, because I didn't think about that until right now. So we're going to install fence gates at some point, but we need a bunch of bamboo to make the fence gates, to make the bamboo farm better. That makes sense? So, yeah, oh man, there's so much loss in here. Yeah, unacceptable losses. It might only be like 8%, but still, it's kind of a lot. It's a lot of bamboo. We need all the bamboo we can get. Does the iron farm from 4 years ago still work? Technically, yeah, the stacked one. If you don't need the stacked one, then yeah, like, yeah. The stacked one is just kind of a pain to make, because stacking villages is a pain. It hasn't gotten better. But iron bars work too? No, they connect to the piston heads. That's why fence gates have to be used. Right then, so hopper clock? Hopper clock. No, wait, hold up. Item collection. Collection day items. Can I just put that right there? Yeah, we can just make the stair step down even. We don't even need it to be the same height. Just do one water source on both sides, and then we'll be good. Perfect. And then we'll just have a couple hoppers, and that'll be perfectly fine. We will need to send that up an item elevator at some point so we can get these into a tracer. Hey, Chewbacca, welcome in. How you doing? You're in Poland? Oh, geez. Yeah, surely it's not a decent hour over there. It's got to be late for you. Geez, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Thanks for watching all the way from Poland. That's crazy. You know what? We could even send these into the same little area. It's 4 a.m.? Oh, geez. Yeah, go to bed. Get out of here. What are you doing? Have a good night. We're going to need to make a secondary water stream down low. Right, so it's going to like fall down like this, right? So all of our items will end up like over here. So if we press the, wait, where's the button? Press the button, Crunk. Then, yeah, all those fall down. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Nice. A little bit slow. That's fine. Yeah, we got to get them fences installed. Right, then let's get ourselves a hopper clock down here real quick. Put all these away. And then the hopper clock can really just go anywhere. I think we're just going to put like maybe 30 items in it. I am Crunk. Yes. I do embody the spirit of Kronk in all the ways imaginable. It's just Kronk is great. You can't go wrong. From Emperor's New Groove. Who doesn't like Kronk? Gotta say it like Kronk will. And let's see. Okay, well, that's done. And then guess what items we're going to put in there? Bamboo? No. Granite, because it doesn't really matter. You know what? We actually need one more thing for this. We need an observer. And then I guess I'll get a lever on that too. Why not? Put a lever right there. This should be moving back and forth. Those hoppers are facing into each other. Oh, this one's not facing the right way. Oops, hold up. Stupid. I'm stupid. It's fine. Okay, now it should be working. Right? Those are, yeah, okay. Great. Okay, we're good. I figured it out. Don't worry. Kronk is chunk. This is maybe too many items. Hold up. Or not enough items. It's going too fast. Yeah, we want this to fire like maybe once every 30 seconds to a minute. Also, the nice thing about the torch towers is that they alternate the signal, so not the entire farm doesn't fire at one time. It's like boom, 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 all the way up. Let's put another like stack of items in there. I think that'll work. Let's put those other 4 ones in there too. Clean up the inventory. Yeah, we need them fences. But hey, I mean, look at this. We're getting a fair amount of bamboo out of it, even though it's not quite optimized. We harvested it way quicker than we should have, and also we're having a ton of loss. Absolute ton of loss. Yeah, we got to put some walls on these edges right here. So I think we'll like build up our concrete powder right there, and that would do it. Take the bamboo, I'm gonna start making those fence gates. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Efficiency. Or, hear me out. I could turn into an otter for a second, and we could go steal a bunch of bamboo and make the fences that way. That is also acceptable. Maybe we'll leave a crafting table down here. Why not? Never a bad place for a crafting table. Yeah, so what does it take to actually make these into fences? Obviously we have to turn a bunch of these into sticks, and then a bunch of these into 25? Is it more efficient to turn the bamboo directly into sticks or not? Because, like, hold up. Let's do some math. Let's do some messing around and discovering real quick. So it takes us 9 to make one of those. That gives you 2, and that gives you 4. It's more efficient to make them into sticks directly, because you lose 1 stick this way. Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough. Theft is always the default. Grand Theft Silent. Listen. Theft is always an option. It's always available. Man, these things take a lot of sticks. 4 sticks? Well, how am I supposed to get that many sticks? It's like I need a stick farm. Hold up. We have a stick farm. What am I doing? We have a stick farm. Wait, hold up. We need boxes. I need boxes and boxes and boxes. That one's kind of empty. We're gonna go to the stick farm, everybody. Are you excited, kids? Let's go to the stick farm. Everybody likes the stick farm. Grand Theft crafting. Maybe. How do I not have any storage? No! Chest monster, bad. You're supposed to consume the items, not... Hold on. It's a good thing we have a wood farm now. Dang it. Bad chest monster. It's growing. The real winner of this live stream is the chest monster. Gonna have exponential chests out here. Okay, let's go to the stick farm. I don't see nearly enough excitement in the chat about the stick farm. Shrek needs a visit. Yeah, we gotta go hang out with Shrek real quick. My organization is horrible. There's an entire double chest of ice, snow, wool, powdered snow, lava, obsidian, glass, sand, gravel, other wool, and iron blocks. Most of those chests are full of one material. There's like 12 chests that are mixed items. And those are the ones that you choose to focus on. I see how it is. You guys are prejudiced against my organization methods. Sticks. Hey guys. What's brown and sticky? I'm glad we got some hype in the chat about the stick farm. This is great. This is what I want to see. You know, sometimes I just need to get people excited about the stick farm. Yeah, we have quite the nether hub. That's just one of the tunnels, by the way. There's 4 of them. Anyway, that's Shrek. Why does my nether look like Las Vegas? I haven't been to Las Vegas, so I don't know how to answer that. Also, people were saying this witch farm is broken. It's not. I tested it. It works fine. Everything's great. I don't know what you guys are worried about. Stick farm. Stick farm. Stick farm. This is a silent autocracy. Maybe. I don't know what that means, but sure. Does it mean that everybody gets free sticks? Then sure. So we never see the witches like holding these things or using wands or anything like that. They just throw potions. Witches are kind of lame in this game. They could be so much more interesting. They should be like the evokers. They should be able to like summon things. Okay, we have too many sticks. Put some back. Is there anything else here that we need? No, I don't think. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. We'll take some of this though. Server restarts in 5 minutes. Oh my god, we've been streaming for a while. We're streaming until reset over here. That's crazy. Okay, say bye, Stick Farm. Bye. We love Stick Farm. They don't live in the swamp. They kind of do. How am I moving items so fast? We got an auto clicker on the mouse. It is the best thing ever. We love it. Oh, they do live in the swamp. Oh, yeah, that's right. They do. Yeah. Why don't I get render distance dimension change lag? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I've never had lag when changing dimensions. I mean, sometimes the portals take forever to, like, actually, you know, move you to another dimension. But, like, you mean like this, where, like, the chunks don't render in that fast? That's mostly because of, like, nether fog, really. The game just doesn't want you to, like, render that much nether. Okay, these chunks just aren't rendering right now. I guess this is a prime example of what you might be talking about. Guys, I broke the game again. Never mind. I was too slow. I was too slow to hit record. You can't see the bug. Never mind. Game's working fine. Please ignore me. Toy Cat always has like 10 FPS in the nether. Maybe his nether's just broken. I don't know. That's crazy. What's he got going on in the nether, man? He's got some crazy stuff in the nether. Is what it is. I didn't actually build the nether hub. A bunch of other people on the server did. And it took a very long time. And that's one of our... We've had other nether hubs that are like way crazier than that even. Not to be like that, but like we've had some crazy nether hubs before. People go wild with the nether hubs out here. Right, we need... So we decided to use all of our bamboo to craft a bunch of sticks so we can make a whole bunch of these fence gates, and then I realized, why would we spend all of our bamboo to make sticks when we can just go to the stick farm and get a bunch of sticks from the stick farm? And now we have all the sticks that we'll ever need to make a bunch of these fence gates. I think we need like 8 stacks. So we better get bamboo farming over here. Better get bamboo farming. You might think we'll never use all these sticks, but you would be wrong. We definitely will. Especially if we're making 8 stacks of those gates. Oh man, it's gonna take a lot of sticks. So I think we'll use the bamboo ones for the lower layers, and then maybe up at the top we'll switch to like a nicer looking one. I think if we start installing these like right now, we might actually have more problems. They're not going to be the easiest thing ever to install either. Server restarts in 1 minute. Oh no! that my cue to get off the stage? Have you guys had enough bamboo farming for one night? I guess Twitch thinks you have. Or, sorry, the True the Bedrock server thinks you have. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of a pain to install these, isn't it? Unless we, like, get on top of here and then... Oh, I guess we can do it from a layer above. No, well, not from down here. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be kind of a pain to install, especially with the pistons pushing me off every 2 seconds. Jeez. Build it faster. No, I can't. I can only build it so fast. Dang it. I also can't jump that. What's happening here? Oh, I blocked above my head. Yeah, I think, well, never mind. That's it. That's the bamboo farm. That's as much as you get tonight. Now, I will show you a little teaser of the actual raid farm before we wrap this thing up. Before we land this plane. How about a solid wall? You can't do that because you'd have a lot more loss. All right, then let's go this way. And then we will go to this one. So drops, the capes are gone. They're gone, they're dead. They're gone. Yeah, so this is the raid farm. The pillager outpost farm, anyway. And, yeah, that's it. And then we got this thing up here. So that's where you AFK. And then you got this thing up here. And then give me one moment and we can check out how this thing actually works, shall we? Let's go and turn on the speedy speeds. There we go. All right, I didn't turn on the trident killer. Oh. There we go. Did I throw the trident in there? I did not throw the trident in there. Okay, well, I guess that's my own fault. Please hold. I probably modified it before I was ready to go. Okay, that should do it. And now we speed it up, and you can see what it looks like in super speed. Yeah, so guys fall down, they get killed. This thing has never spawned Vexes, so that's cool. Never once had Vexes in this build. All the Ravagers die. We have a Trident Killer just for the Ravagers up there. We also have Lava, so they die even more. I want them to die twice. Die hard 2, die harder? Something like that. And then, that's basically, it's a raid farm. It farms the raids. What do you want from me? And then, yeah, there's never been any Vexes. There we go. That was a full raid. So that's all you get. And then all of your experience actually gets, you know, saved down here at the AFK spot. So it doesn't fall down to the lower build. And then I'm surprised that we didn't have a raid spawn on this, actually. That was from me counting, so I can build this in another world. Cool. So yeah, it's super simple, super easy. It's fantastic. Highly recommend. No problems whatsoever. I haven't had any problems, but then again, I usually don't have problems with my raid farms, and then I make a video on it, and someone's like, I got a problem with the raid farm, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. Because, you know, even if I run something 1,000 times, if 1,000 people build this, they're all gonna run it like 100 times. So that's like 100,000 times. So like even the rarest, stupidest, most impossible chances ever will pop up. I've had people die to lightning before in my raid farms, because there was like a little 2x2 drop shoot down the middle of the farm that the raiders would fall in, and then you'd AFK down off the side. And people were getting struck by lightning and dying. It's like, well, that seems incredibly unlikely. But okay. You know how many times you gotta get hit by lightning to die? It's like, bro. Anyway, so that's the farm. And if you enjoyed this live stream, then consider coming back for more live streams in the future. We stream every Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern UK, and early Australian time. We're going to end by rating someone as we usually do. And Gilly, welcome back for 13 months of resubscribing. We also had, oh my god, we had some gifted subs earlier. I missed that. Sorry, Luke, Marshall, thanks for gifting a bunch of subs to Jam and Tiffers and Lady Out of Time, along with James and Puggy. Very nice of you. Sorry that I missed that. Hopefully you guys enjoy your gifted subs. Let's see who we have to raid tonight. We're going to pass off the stream to another person who is streaming as well. We got a Wadrium streaming from the truly Bedrock server. You guys know the deal. Jump over to their stream, drop a follow on their channel, tell them where you came from, and I'll see you guys over there and in the next one. And thank you guys so much for watching. Did that get put in the YouTube chat? I don't know where my YouTube chat is. Oh, it says sign in to chat. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put that over there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you over there in their stream. Bye.